Hello everyone, my name is Yepez and I want to present my first evidence of the effective presentation workshop. When making a presentation, it is essential to use tools to allow us to keep the attention of the viewers. You don't need to have be a professional graphic designer to achieve it. It is enough to understand the basic design elements to be able to concentrate and convey the message we want. Let's start with the point, which is the most basic element, as simple as a spot on a page, but it can be useful in typography. It can be a decimal point or indicate a center. If we put many points successively, we create a line, and if we join several lines, we can create shapes, either cycles, rectangles, triangles, etc. Another element is the form, which gives an appearance of depth in a 2D space. We can play by varying the tone to create a sensation to brightness and darkness. Textures are the way to the surface is represented, whether it is tactile or visual. The color or palette of colors add meaning, interest, and impact to the design, as well as type of font that also helps to describe and complement the design. The key is knowing how to combine them. Figure around refers to focus attention on an object and the objects around it. Balance refers to whether the design is symmetrical or asymmetric. Contrast is used to highlight the difference of two or more items. The greater the difference. Cropping is used to remove certain elements in the image that we want to highlight. The hierarchy is the order of importance that we give to the objects. For example, for larger as the title of this slide, to smallest of the text of the concepts. Scale is the ratio of an item size to other items, while proportion is the constant ratio of items used to be pleasing to the eye. Planning. Planning is essential in order to be prepared to make a presentation, as we can make the most of our available resources. Determining our purpose and objectives implies know what we want to do and what we want to convey to our audience. Although each viewer is different, we can prepare better if we know what type of public we are going to expose, or their age range, signs. It is not the same to explain a topic to a young child to an older person with a little more experience. And although some people are not satisfied, it is always important to use imagination, ingenuity, and creativity to surprise and hook the audience. Define the topic is the key to know what we want to talk about. Focus on it and not divert the audience from the central topic. For this reason, it is also important to use visual resources to capture the attention of the public. We can use everything that occurs to use: images, videos, diagrams, audios, etc. It is also important to prepare the place where we will exhibit, such as checking the projector, microphone, or the lights to be used well, and even carrying a copy on a USB or asking a parent to also carry one in case we will forget or lose it. And the most important thing, practice. As they say, practice makes perfect. This will not help you to be prepared, confident, and secure in our presentation. This is what great presentation requires: preparation and practice. Types of presentation. For a topic or situation, there is a type of presentation that we can use. Not all presentations are corporate. There are sales, informative, motivational, etc. Next, I will talk about some of them. Informative presentation, in which you must be clear and objective. If there is extensive or complicated information, it must be explained in the simple way. Persuasive presentation, whose purpose is to convince the audience of something specific, build an idea, to buy a product, etc. Goodwill presentations. They focus on being fun to make the public feel better, to present ours or improve the image of a company. Multi-purpose presentations. As the name implies, they are used for more than one purpose. Instructive presentations. They are used so that at the end of it, the public has learned new knowledge or skills. Arousing presentations. They focus on sincerity and enthusiasm to make the public notice a situation or a problem. Decision-making presentations. They are used to get the public's attention and persuade them to make the right decision. Communication skills. Being able to communicate effectively is one of the most important skills to develop. However, there are many ways to communicate a message, and that is the importance of develop skills to allow us to communicate it correctly with other people. Verbal communication. It is everything we say, whether face to face with other people, while speaking on the phone, etc. Non-verbal communication. It is the way in which we express ourselves with our body, our gestures, even with our way of dressing. Written communications, in which we use signs, letters, books, emails, etc. Visual graphics, be it images, graphics, diagrams, to name a few. Audience to successful presentations. To further determine to what type of audience we will present, it is necessary to define three questions. First, who? That is, who are going to address in order to understand how much they know about the subject, or if not, to put the audience in the current context. Also to know what the viewers are interested in or prefer, to be able to use the attitude and data. Second, what? This refers to define what we want the audience to do or take away from learning, in order to plan the information we want to present, and how we want to present it to the public. And third, why? That is, the purpose of the presentation is what they should listen to the presenter. What does the audience gain by spending their time listening to you? Personally, I think I should improve my diction, as I find it difficult to speak sometimes, and I consider that my three best skills are my voice volume, my body language, and my face-to-face contact. In addition, doing this type of presentation will help me practice and improve little by little. Thanks for your attention.